Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good afternoon. You're loud and clear.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So we are here again. We're here again to continue from where we stopped last week. So as always, my name has not changed. I'm IJ Otiawa, and I'm happy to see you guys. I can see Akinyemi, Shegun, Francisca, Akinkumi, Ukola, Vera. Mama Vera, well done, ma. Nicolas,
Hi, IJ. Good afternoon. Well done. Good
Well
afternoon,
done.
everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Sir Nicholas, Joshua, and sorry, I know I'm going to murder this name, but Emuro. You pronounced it the last time, I forgot. Emuro. Good afternoon. So let's just get right into it. There's no time. We already spent 8 minutes, so I think we can start here. So do we remember what we did last time? Before I start sharing my screen. We did an introduction to Excel. We did some basic things, columns, rows, how to move within them, how to make them, how to arrange them, and then I think we ended with functions, the if statement. So over the week, we were able to apply any of these things or to use them, whether at work or for school or whatever. Any takers?
Yes, I think I was able to start applying them instead of using the mouse, moving the mouse up and down. I could be able to use the enter button, use the tab, and all those things. So I was conscious to apply some of the things we learned last week, and I think it's making sense.
Yeah. Happy to hear that. I think it makes sense because with practice, you'll get so used to some of these things that you get a little less reliance on your mouse and a little more reliance on your keyboard. And generally it makes it go faster. When we stopped at using the if statement, right? So I think we stopped at using the if statement and conditional formatting. So I think that's where we'll start from, right? Building up on where we stopped before. So I'll share my screen, and I'll strongly advise that all of us go back to. I strongly advise that all of us go back to the Excel that we worked on and try and to have our laptop open, even during this class. You have your laptop open, have your Excel open. And what I used to do sometimes was I would then when Dr. Francis used to teach us, I will have my phone will be on for the Zoom and then my laptop so that I can be practicalizing those things that he's doing. And if I can't do it with my phone, I'll use my laptop so that if I don't understand something, I can quickly share my screen. As I'm doing it, I'll be doing it. If I don't understand something, I'll share my screen and I'll do it while he's doing it. So I'll strongly advise us to also do that. So without further ado, let's continue from where we stopped. This was day one. Day one, the goal for day one was these are the goals for day one. Let me bring up the goals for day two, so we'll know how we're making progress. Our president, gave me the sort of an agenda for today. So sorry that you have to see my WhatsApp, but I need to copy it so that to see exactly what we are talking about today. So permit me to create a new sheet. I'll title it Just ignore this first piece. This is all about things. Okay. Okay. So, Presidio said, this is what we should do today. Presidio says, who are we? Name us out to organize. Copy that. Yeah, so this is what we are doing today, right? So we're supposed to learn how to use charts, right? Learn how to use charts, learn how to understand some basic things about data analysis, sorting and filtering data, problem solving and decision making with Excel, conditional formatting, which we've already done last week, so thank God. We might not need to do this again. And learning how to use built-in functions, this kind of calculation. All right. So before we start, let me take the data set we used the last time, right? Take just the data sets that we used, that we created together, and let me jump here. So by way of reminder, I need us to make an if statement, right? Just for me to be sure that we remember what we did the last time. Can somebody be telling me I want to make an if statement? I want to make a decision on what to watch, what movies to watch, right? And I want to watch any movie that was made after 1995, right? So if it is before 1995, we would say what we say the movie is. So the movie is, let's use Not Good today. Not Good. If it is after 1995, we would say the movie is good. All right. So I'm not going to do this one. No. I'm assuming we are already experts in this statement. So just tell me what to type. Equal to hello, are we together?
Yes.
Okay. So if you remember from the last class, we said that we wanted to make an if statement. And we wanted, these are the list of movies we want to watch this weekend. But we only want, they're all good movies, but we only want to watch movies that were made after 1995. Because we believe that any movie that was made before 1995 is not a good movie. It's not like the graphics, not like it. So how do we create this statement to show us what is good and what is not? I need somebody to volunteer. Guys, don't be shy. The one thing that will happen is that you are wrong, and then we'll correct ourselves and move on.
Go and speak more. Go and speak, listen.
Hello? Is someone saying something? Can I do a cold call? Can I do a cold call? Yes, sir. Somebody has to help us today. Somebody has to bail us out. Popola, your name is looking very fine. The first name I saw, that is A. So, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, please help us. We want to watch only movies that are after 1995. So, we want to create an if statement. Can you remind us how to create it?
Okay. So just put equal to, can you hear me?
Yes, very audible. Can hear you.
I put equal to there and go to the function.
Okay.
So we can
Equal to
say
what?
equal to if.
All right.
So we can say movie let 1995 equal to year of release.
Sorry, wait. So I'm following you. Equal to if. I should click this if, Abi.
Yeah, click on it.
Okay.
Then on 1992 under year of release.
I should click this one.
Yes.
All right.
Then less than yeah 90. No, 1995.
I should click less than 1995.
No, 1995. If less than 1995, yes.
Okay.
Then comma if true, if true trash. If it's not
I should
true,
write what?
trash. If true,
Should I type trash like that?
you can go on
Edit.
function. The way I did my own, I go on the function tab to do it. Semicolon apostrophe, right?
Okay. So I should do it like this.
Yes. Comma then. What I've been using the function tab. So it usually gives me the function argument. So there I'll just put it. Logical test if true.
Oh.
Yes. I've not been using this
Okay.
shortcut. I've been using the other one.
Okay. So after I'll do this one now, and
Okay.
then let's complete this one for the sake of those that are listening to you. Then you will now show us your own that longer method that you're using.
Okay, then comma, then apostrophe watch. Then close the brackets
Okay.
and enter.
Yeah. Guys, do we agree with this? Do we agree with this? So do we agree with Popola? Nobody is talking, no.
Good
I will call your
afternoon,
name.
everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, I'm just joining. I thought we start. I didn't even know you guys have gone far like this again.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
on
No,
if
Wala,
state.
you're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with
I think
Popola.
it's okay.
It's correct.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Okay. So let me,
Yes.
if I drag this down,
Oh, yep. Yes.
okay. All right. So Popola,
Yes, I'm with you.
was there another way you were talking about?
Yes, because I was having issue with this shortcut. So I was going the longer way, the longer route.
Okay. How are you doing that?
So I would click on equals to, and I'll go to the function tab, click on function tab, and it's going to bring for me insert function, which if is on it.
Where's your function tab? Oh, you have a tab that's a function
No,
tab.
I'm not tab. Where the function formula tab rather. You click on function there. Then yes, on if you click on if, click on it, then you can put the so you can put 1990 there. Less than 1995. Then the next put trash.
Okay.
And the other one is watch,
Uh-huh.
then you okay it.
Interesting. Guys, did you see that? Did you see football last method?
No, I think your screen can only share one thing at a time, so we're not seeing the other dialog box.
Oh, you didn't see this. You didn't see this box that came out. Where my
No, I
cursor is.
didn't.
Can you see my cursor?
Can I see your cursor?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, this is what we just did. Let me do it again.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
What's
basically
the
the same thing, but
difference?
there's no difference. So, it's what you choose, or which one is faster for you. If you were in the class, the Python class yesterday, for those who have already learned Python, the guy said something that there are many roads that lead to the market. There are many roads that lead to where you are going. African proverbs have this saying that there are many ways that lead to the market. Right? So football is just showing us another way that is leading to the market. So value is less if it is true. If our year of release is less than 1995, that's the logical argument. What's the value? Instead that the value is trash.
Trash.
What's the value? Instead that the value, if it is not less than 1995, then we should watch, right? And then we press done, and voila. Same thing as we have here. So I want to believe that after this, we are all I beg. Let us use. So I want to believe that by now.
So how did you bring out this formula builder?
So let me put it on this cell. We just came here. We just clicked on insert function. Right, this effect. Right, if you click on it, it comes out. It might not come out like this because if you're using a Windows, it might not come out like this. But once you click on this effect, something will come out, and you can search for the formula you're looking for. This statement. This one.
Okay.
Has it not come out now?
Yes.
All right. So let's move on to other things now. I'm sure we can already do conditional formatting now. Or should we just recap? Can someone just take us to conditional formatting? How do we format this thing now? Quickly. Before we go to the thing for today. I want to format everything here. So that the goal is that I want watch to be green, and I want trash to be red. Someone help us please. So watch, we want it to be green. Right? I want trash to be what? To be red. So how do we do conditional formatting? Oh God. Anybody? By now we should be kings and queens of conditional formatting. No? Be formatting in our sleep. Abi now. Let me look for who I can call to help us now. Akinyemi, show me. Can you help us? Sorry, your name is very sweet at the beginning, just after Opola. Are you there?
I'm here, but I'm not sure I can. So after highlighting, maybe you click on conditional formatting.
So let me highlight and follow you. So shift control down, fix everything, then He said I should highlight that.
That's what I said.
Go on. So what's the rule that we are using?
Click on highlight the rule.
Highlight the rule. Hey, my laptop is hanging. Hey, God, what have you done? Sorry. Akiemi, what have you done? Why is he hanging?
Maybe I was taking us where we don't know. So the thing has that to help me.
Let's see. Just hold on. What I will do now is that I will share this document on the group, right? Share this document on the group, and you will see that we can all have the document, and we can all follow. Please confirm if you have it on the WhatsApp group. I think I should also share it in the chat. So if whether you're in the WhatsApp group or not, you can have the access to it. Right. I think you must have had it. You must have had the document now. Do you have it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, but I won't waste any more time. The whole idea is just you highlight everything. As I said before, we go to conditional formatting. I think, Kumi, are you there? So that you want text that contains of something. So you want text that contains a specific text. And that text is what? And because, all right, so we do this and it tells us what to watch. That's simple. Was I fast? Was I too
I wanted to
fast?
ask,
Would you like me to?
can I ask,
Sorry?
what is
Yes,
it possible to also have trash in red on that same color?
Of course,
Or
of course. So you can highlight everything again, right? And say conditional formatting, highlight your cell rules. We're going to text. Highlight text that contains trash. This thing could be split sensitive, so you just ensure that it's in lowercase. And then I think I want it in red because trash is bad. So and I press OK, and voila.
so you have to repeat the process to get it to do that.
Sorry?
So you have to repeat the process to get it to do that. You can't do it just once.
Exactly.
Right?
No, you can't do it once.
Okay.
Can't do it once. So yeah, I'm sure we are good with these statements, right? And we are good with conditional formatting. These things are really important. I'm spending a lot of time on them, but you will continue to use them as long as you are in this LDS, and as long as you're not just LDS, outside school, in your workplace or whatever, they make data pop out. So I will leave this one for today, right? Let's move on to other things. We have other things to learn. One of the things we want to learn is visualization, right? So visualize data. We want to visualize data. And by visualizing, we want to see. When we say we want to visualize data, we want to see, right? So data visualization, S or Z, depending on whether you're studying American.
Please excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
The Excel sheets that you sent to us, it's formatted already, like the conditional formatting.
You've done what?
It's been formatted already, Abi. You did
Yes,
the
Abi.
Excel sheet that you sent to us.
The 1, the 2, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can use that if you're practicing on your own, see if you're doing it right. So you can just use that as a guide.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. So let's visualize this data, right? So the last time we created this data set on our own. And we said that we made movies. Let me expand this. We made movies and we said double click this. So we made movies and we said, oh, this was their genre, the amount it cost to produce them, and the year of release, double click this to expand. So, and amount it cost to release them, and their year of release. So now, we wanted to have a graph, right? We wanted to see people on the graph. Let us know what this we're talking about. Okay. So, wanted to know, let's have a graph of this, right? Genre. What's the genre of? Let's see if how the cost of production changes with this genre. So if I want to highlight this as a graph, which you are going to be doing a lot. I'm sure you're already doing it in the workplace. If you're not already doing it, you do it a lot. You cannot escape grass. So you highlight this, you insert, click on insert. Now you will see on the ribbon, you will see something wonderful that Excel has already done called recommended chart. It's so wonderful that they made it with a magic wand. So it shows that it's going to use its own innate knowledge and understanding of data to recommend charts for you that will make the most sense. So you don't really have to think too much. So I will implore you that anytime you want to create a chart, instead of coming to come and picking type of chart you want to use by yourself, come to recommended chart first and see what Excel will recommend for you. A lot of the time, in fact, most of the time, what they recommend for you makes sense. So let's see the type of chart that Excel will recommend for us. Let me click on this. Can we see this?
Yes.
All right. So this is a column chart, right? A column chart. You can see each of them. It represents each data, represents each data point. Remember, I told you that one cell contains a data point, 100 is a data point, 1 is a data point, 22 is a data point. So each data point is represented by a column, right? All right. Now, the cluster bar chart is just turning the column sideways. So whichever one pleases you aesthetically, you can click. Now, Excel now also tells you that if you don't want to do these two, it suggests that you can also try. I remember this one. Remember this one, right? The pie chart. Are we remembering our secondary school?
Yep.
Pie chart.
Yep.
All right. So which one should we pick now? Which one do you think we should pick?
Bar chart.
This one, this column chart.
I think so.
Or this one.
No, the first one.
I like the cluster bar chart though, because everything is written neatly.
Okay, but let's use this one because I heard two people say this. No, I had a lady say cluster bar. I had a lady say the bar chart. And then the last, I said cluster bar chart, and somebody said column chart. Anyone who pick. So this is a simple way to visualize data, right? You can export this. If you export this, if you copy this and paste it on a Word document, it pastes as a JPEG file. That is, if you're writing a report, an exam, or a report or whatever, you can literally just create your chart here, copy it, and you just click on anywhere outside the chart, anywhere they say chart area, just Ctrl+C, and then if you paste it on a Word document, it pastes like a picture. So you can help to portray whatever English are speaking, whatever words are used in Word document. Right? Now, having said that, this chart is composed of different elements, right? Different areas. Just hovering my cursor over it, you can see chart title. Every chart must have a title. If not, I just bring in column. I just bring in blue. All I can see is blue, romance, drama, numbers. What is it? We don't know. Now, the default of Excel will give you a default title. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, you change it. So now, what are we trying to see here? What's the data actually showing? Because you have to name the chart according to what the data is showing. This chart, what is it showing? It's showing the journals. Sorry?
Showing the title, what?
No, we didn't pick title. We picked the different genres of the movie. And we decided to visualize it against the cost of production.
Okay.
So these are the genres, these are the cost of production. What some people usually say, especially government officials, when you are seeing government data and they don't want to set themselves, they just say genre versus cost of production. This one they don't usually have, they don't have energy for many stories. Some people could say genre by cost of production. But it just tells you what is on both axes, right? What you're comparing against what. Now, I mentioned the word axis. What are the axes that we know? We have X axis. All this one is secondary school math. I'm sure we saw these things that we ran away. That come back to bite you. Y axis. Which one is the X axis here? Which one is the Y axis?
Cost of production axis.
X.
Okay. So cost of production is X axis, Abi.
Yes.
And Y axis is the genre of the movies, right?
Yes.
So anything, remember that what is down is
quantitative.
X, Y is not necessarily, no. Don't jump to say quantitative versus qualitative, right? Because if I had made the chart like this, if I had highlighted the chart and done what my other brother was suggesting, and I made this chart, right? This is the X-axis. The X-axis is qualitative, and the Y-axis is quantitative, or is the opposite here.
So it's better to say horizontal or vertical.
Exactly. So some people usually say horizontal axis, vertical axis. So horizontal axis, vertical axis. Well, some people would say, you can see even Excel itself knows that this usually cause confusion. So it just says vertical axis. You can see vertical bracket value axis, right? And this is horizontal bracket category. So what are the categories? Categories are usually qualitative, right? So qualitative data, and then there's quantitative data. And this same thing, vertical. You can see the vertical here is category. And you see what's in the bracket as I put my cursor on the vertical here. But if I come here, the vertical axis is the value. We just turn the chart sideways. So,
what did you do to change it? Did you change the graph entirely, or you just changed the?
So basically just made a new graph.
Okay, you made a new graph. Okay.
Yeah, these are two different graphs. These are new. I just made this one from scratch. No. Right? So it just depends on whichever one feels more aesthetically pleasing to you, and you think to drive home your points more. So before I'll delete that one, I'll delete that one. Let's come back to this one that we were using before. As I go on, the question now is, do we understand what y-axis means and what x-axis means? If you understand what it is, that usually, the x-axis is the horizontal, and the y-axis is the vertical, right? Now that we know what that is, I don't know if any of you have encountered this formula. It's probably the most popular formula in data analytics, and you cannot escape it to this MBA. It comes for you. Formula is this: y is equal to a plus bx. Has anybody seen this formula?
Yes.
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 For those of us, okay, some of us have said yes, which is I'm happy about. For those of us that have not said it, that are not saying yes, or that your answer is no, but your no is in your mind, can you just voice out? If you have never heard of this formula in your life, like you're saying, what's this? What's the meaning of this one? Can you just vocalize? So everybody has seen this formula before?
Yep.
All right. So if I may ask, did you see it before the MBA, or was it during this MBA you saw it?
Before the MBA.
Okay. So now we know that the y is the y-axis, right? Now, while some people say y is the y-axis and the x is the x-axis, right? So ladies and gentlemen, A is the intercept, known as the intercept. While B, known as the slope. All right. So in any data set that you draw a graph, whether it's a column graph or a line graph or whatever, this formula usually pops out. And if you draw a trend line, I'll show you what a trend line is for those that don't know. But by the time you draw a trend line, Excel can give you the formula of the graph. And with that formula of the graph, what you can now use to predict, saying if I bring another, just put another movie here, for example, or if I put another genre again, like Epic that we have seen before, what is likely to be the cost of production? So that's something later we'll see. I'm saying this because it's difficult to I want to kill two birds with one stone. I want to do visualization while also doing like an introduction to regression, right? So something called regression, something called correlation. That's my book. So even if we don't get to enter these today, I want you to know that they exist. And whether it's in data analytics, in school, or in your workplace, or whatever, or if you want to become a data analyst, you can see two words keep on coming back to you, right? You might hear in arguments, what's the correlation between the age, somebody's age, and who they vote for in the election? Or what's the correlation between somebody's religion and whether they voted for Peter Obi or not, right? So those are terms that you already use them in conversation before, but you will actually start understanding and start actually manipulating data to understand, calculate the actual correlation and do actual regression. So let's come back to our chart, our visualization before we start going further. So we highlight this again. I'm doing it again and again and again so that we'll insert, right? Go to our recommended chart. Let's pick this one. Right? Now, if you're using a Windows laptop, you're using a Windows laptop, you will see three icons here by this side. And then anybody using a Windows laptop, can you just draw a graph, right? Draw a graph as I've drawn, and tell me if you see these three icons.
Which three icon?
Have you drawn your graph?
Yes.
I can
Alright.
see I can
So-
see a plus sign, an erase sign, and then a theta sign.
God bless you. So
Okay,
would you
yes.
like, I would like you to share your screen so that everybody else can see. Because I recognize that most of us use Windows laptops, and using a Mac to teach this might be a little, you might not be seeing it the way I'm seeing it, because Mac doesn't come with that. So can you share your screen first? Let me stop sharing. Will that be
Okay.
possible?
Sure,
Alright.
sure. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So now on this, if you press your plus icon, now what we want to do now, what we want to do now, at least your graph is small, let's expand it, right?
I should expand it.
Yes, please. You expand it by putting your cursor on one of the corners, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and expand it and drag it.
Is it okay?
Now use bottom left. Yeah, exactly. And top left.
Is it okay now?
That's yes, that's better. Thank you. All right. So guys, please put your cursor, click on the plus sign. All right. Now you see this. Wait, don't click on anything yet. You see
Okay.
this, you see these things here? They're all called stack elements, right? Now, depending on what you want to see in your data, you can click on them or unclick them, and then your data will be showing differently. So let's go straight to trend line. Click on trend line.
Trend lines.
It's the last one.
Yep.
All right. So it appears you clicked on trend line. All right. So when you click on trend line, you see a dotted line appear.
Yes.
On the body of the chart.
Yes.
That's the trend line. Now the beauty of a trend line is that a trend line tells you, as the name implies, what the trend of the data is. Is the cost of production falling? Is the cost of production rising? Or is the cost of production staying the same? So we can see that the cost of production has been falling steadily, right? The trend has been that the cost of production has been falling because the line is sloping downward, right? So now, if you click on that, you put your cursor on that trend line, click on it. There's an arrow beside that trend line.
Yep.
If you click on it, it will tell you the different types of, click on it, please. So now, most of the time, right, except you're into statistics or you're into maybe some high-level data analysis, right? Most of the time, what you'll be doing will be a linear trend line, right? You may never have to use exponential or a two-period moving average or linear forecast. Most of the time, the linear trend line that you're going to use. And because linear is so popular, linear is the default. So if you click on linear, just to make sure, right?
My computer is hanging.
Hey, enemy. The enemies are close. But it's okay.
My computer is hanging. I don't know why. Let me try again.
Okay. It's fine. So it's fine. You won't really see anything. It's fine. The next thing I wanted to show you was I wanted to bring out the formula of this graph. So now, put your cursor on the plus sign again. In fact, just put your cursor on the chart, on the graph itself.
Okay.
And double click it. Did anything come out?
It's still the same kind of.
No, this is what I wanted to see.
Okay.
This is what I wanted to see. So the chart area can be formatted, right?
Yeah.
So as you can see, the chart area, you can change the color of the chart by you click on fill.
Yeah.
Click on fill.
Yep.
All right. So it comes as automatic, but you can change the color by clicking on solid fill.
Yeah.
So if you click on solid fill, it makes you able to change the color.
Garnish.
And then click on solid fill. Is the second item.
Solid.
After no fill.
Yep.
After no fill, yes.
Yeah, you can choose color.
Yeah. So you can choose the color, change it from blue to red to black, whatever. Usually, it's usually better not to be too fancy, right? So depends. Maybe if you work for a company, if you work for GT Bank, for example, and you want your chart to be orange because that's their color, you can change it here. If you work for, I don't know, what organization color should we use now? UBA, you can change the chart to red or something like that. All right. But now be careful of the color you choose, because now that you have chosen blue, you can no longer see the colors of the bars, the color of the data itself. You can't tell where is romance is how many, you don't know. Epic is how many, you don't know, because you have covered color. So please change the color back to something that will contrast the bar. Which color should we use?
Light green.
Light green.
Yes. Yep.
So this one you accept it. Okay. All right. For now, close this format chart area. Just close this thing. Okay. Now I would like you to click on the trend line. Put your cursor on the trend line.
Trend line.
Yes, that dotted line is the trend line. No. You've already created.
Okay, trend line. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right click or left click.
Double click on it.
Okay.
No. Double click on the trend line.
On the trend line. Okay.
This is what has come out. I wanted that. If you double click on your hair exactly, you'll be able to format it. So now I'd like you to scroll down. Right?
Display equation, right?
We need to see the equation.
Yeah, display equation on chart.
Please do that. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Also, click on display R-square value of chart.
Okay, display.
No. Go to the bar, go to the data itself.
Okay.
And you scroll down, and the R square value.
Yeah.
Do you know what R square is? Have we heard of
Display
R
R
square?
square value on chart. Yes.
You can close this. Close this. Have we heard of R square before?
Yes.
Okay. Can anybody hazard an idea of what R square means?
I think it's used for risk management or something. Measurement of risk. The tool used in measurement of risk. Am I correct? I think it's something similar to deviation or something. I think investment risk or something. All right.
Let me
I
try.
think it's about the reliability of the data.
Yes. How well it explains, it can be used to explain the relationship between the two.
Please, Nicholas, I'd like you to type what she just said.
Okay, come again, please. How it explains the what? Relationship.
The relationship between the data.
That's R square.
Yep.
Now, how does that differ from correlation? Assuming you are right now, how does it differ from correlation?
If I might come in, you know, R square would tell the percentage of the independent variable or dependent variable explained by independent variable. To the extent of what extent?
The strength, it shows the strength, but the correlation shows direction.
Yep.
Hey. Okay, so I've heard many things now. Somebody said dependent. Somebody said dependent and independent variable. Please write it down. Dependent and independent.
Dependent.
These are new English. New English. Dependent variable, independent variable.
Variable.
Please, I'm a little lost.
People are speaking basic English. How will people not be lost? Don't mind them.
I mean, before we go to correlation and independence variable, this x is equal to 2 point something. The equation there, how did we get it? How did we put it there?
Okay. You simply click on the thread line. On the thread line.
Okay.
You scroll down. When you scroll down, no, I click the right thing. I click on the trend line.
Mine is not clicking.
Oh, but you have the trend line on your graph?
Yes, I do.
When you double click the trend line, this will show, and then you scroll down to where you see display equation on charts.
Display equation on chart. Okay. Okay.
Check it. Check that box.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, it has shown.
And you also see display R square value on chart. The next one after the display equation.
Okay, I should click on it too.
Just check that box as well. Then they will show.
Okay, then please, can you show me how you put the green paint on the?
Just the same way. The field. Okay, let me see.
You double tap the graph.
Yeah. Yes. Then fill if you double check on the graph, you see fill solid fill also. Solid fill, then you choose the color below.
What I can see is solid line. Okay,
Solid line. Okay.
Fill. I've seen solid fill. I've seen solid fill. Okay.
So choose solid fill. Then below you see colors. Then choose the color you prefer.
The color I prefer. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Have you gotten it now?
Yes, I have. Let's continue. Thank you.
All right. So please, somebody said dependent and independent variable. You are going to explain it. So what do you mean?
Okay, dependent variable. When you look at the equation, y is equal to minus 2.467x plus. So what it means is that y is a function of x. So the value of y depends on the value of x. So what it means is that y is dependent on x. The value of y depends on what is the value of x. So in this case, y is a dependent variable. Y, the x is the independent variable. X does not depend on y, so it is independent. Whereas the value of y is a function of what is x. I don't know if that explains this, or am I still speaking big grammar?
Wonderful.
Put it in another way. Put it in another way. You can say.
Okay, okay, go on.
You can say what happened to y depends on x, or what the value of x, y will be, will depend on x at any point in time.
Okay. Let me explain further by using this. Okay, it is y equals to ax plus b. So what it means here is that if
wait.
my
Let
me not go back.
Check your formula. Check your formula first.
Okay.
Y equals a plus bx.
Oh, y equals to a
plus
bx. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay. So what I'm trying to explain here is that if the value of a is always an intercept, e refers to the slope. So if your a is known, your b is known, the value of y is only determined by your what is x, the value of x. So as x changes, your y will change. So as you change the value of x, it affects the value of y.
Okay. You know what then? Okay, first of all, Nicholas, I want to thank you because everything you have said is correct and it makes sense. But I would like to use an example to explain this. So for those who do not still understand, in fact, do we all understand what Nicholas said so that I don't know whether I even need to say anything else because he has said he has done well. Anybody else? Anybody needs any further explanation? I hear cricket.
Recall that we said that we're empty people. We didn't know y plus x. I'm one of them.
Beautiful. Okay, so now, sir, what do you do for a living, sir?
I do finance.
Finance. Okay. So imagine, I don't know exactly what area of finance, but I would just assume you're an investment banker or you're an investor. Let me just call you investor. No, investor. I didn't get your question. But let's imagine the comedian Investor Sabinus, right? So Investor Sabinus sees a new venture that he wants to invest in. And Investor Sabinus says, this person, I'm going to give him my money. And then I have a feeling that there's a probability that he might return my money 10 times what I invested in. Now, what are the factors that will make me feel like this guy is going to return my money? Maybe number one, has he done business before? So please, Nicholas, as I'm saying,
yes,
please go to the next cell, right?
Okay. Oh, next cell. Oh yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, cell.
Yes. So just press enter. Anyhow, so let's say you can now type y is equal to recovery. I know that people in finance, but recovering money from those that you have borrowed money is always a problem. So y is recovery, right? That's how will I get my money back. X is, now go to the next cell. Go to the next cell, please.
Okay. Left or right?
Under, just
okay, under. Okay.
Under that one, yes. Just type X1.
Yeah, X1.
X1. X1 is equal to age.
Age.
Equal to age, that's age of the borrower.
Yeah.
Let's say that, for example, we know that older people are more likely to give us back our money than younger people because younger people take much risk. So age. What other factor do you think will be more likely to encourage people to give you your money back?
Source of income.
Okay, source of income. X2 equals income.
Gender sometimes.
Sorry?
I said gender sometimes.
Someone say gender.
Okay.
Yes, ladies are likely to return borrowed funds than men.
Hey,
okay. X3 equals gender.
Okay.
Can we have an X4? Or let's leave it like this for the sake of simplicity. But you can have up to X10. But let's leave it as this for the sake of simplicity, right? So what we are saying is that the likelihood of you recovering your money is dependent upon the age of the person, the income of the person, and the gender of the person. Do you understand? Up to that point.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So now, as I've said it in English, that recovery of your funds is a function of the age of the person, income of the person, and gender of the person. Now, Nicholas, please type Y equals to F, small letter F.
Yeah.
F.
Oh, okay. F, okay. Small letter F.
Small letter, please.
Yeah.
Now, open bracket.
X1.
No, leave X1. Let us speak it in full English. Okay. Let us speak it in full English first. Age.
Okay, I should remove X.
Yes, remove the X and put age.
Age, comma, income.
Comma, income, comma,
gender.
Close your bracket. Now, please remove that, change that Y. Change that Y to recovery.
Okay.
So what we just said in English, if we are now representing it mathematically, that mathematically, recovery of your funds is a function. F means function, right? So recovery of your funds is a function of age, income, and gender, right?
Sure, I have a question. I beg you. No vex. It might sound stupid. This X1, X2, the X in capital letter. Is there anything to read if you do it in capital letter or small letter? Does it have any effect?
No.
No effect. No effect.
Sorry?
No effect.
Okay.
No effect at all. No effect.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So we understand up to the fact that we've agreed now. I don't know who put that there, but we've agreed that that recovery of your fund is dependent on age, the age of the person you borrowed your money, the income level of the person, and the gender of the person, whether it's male or female. Now, now we can now say, so now let's create a data set, right? I'm taking my pains with this one, and even if it's the only thing we do for today, we've done something, because you cannot escape this formula in data analytics. Later on, when we come back in our next classes, we can do other things like learning how to justify or improve our chart more than what we have done today and all that. But I really want us to understand these things today, so that next time, in next class, we can move on. Because in the future, when we are learning things like Python, when we are learning things like R, these formulas will keep on coming back. And when you're doing data analytics in school, in DA, whoever will take you, whether it's Professor Bongo or Dr. Francis, or I don't know, this formula will come out again. So it really helps you to have a basis upon which to build. And even in your workplace, right? When we want you to be able to be more confident when you're handling data, so that you can see what other people are not seeing when you're handling data. Like when they give company data, you can just take the numbers, play with the numbers, and you're bringing out insights that you say, wow. Okay, so let's create a data set now, right? What are our variables? Now, what is a variable? Before they say I've said another one now. A variable, like in English, is anything that changes, right? So anything that the data points keep changing.
Recovery.
So recovery is a variable, age is a variable, income is a variable, gender is a variable. It can be male or female. So please, Nicola, you have been very wonderful today. Please continue your wonderful work by creating 4 columns, one for recovery, one for age, one for income, one for gender.
Okay. Recovery.
Age, income,
gender.
Yes. Now press enter, so it goes back to recovery.
Okay.
So please, as I said before, your data set must always start with the serial number. Always start with the serial number. Very important. So before recovery, the column before recovery starts with serial number. So on column D, just put S/NO before recovery. On D38. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I put what?
So put S/NO or S/N, serial number.
Oh.
Serial number. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. So now please let's create a data set of 10 variables in each column. Right. So put number 1, number 2, number 3, highlight and drag to number 10. 1, enter. 2, enter. 3, enter.
Yeah.
And then highlight and drag. Guys, currently now we just created a serial number of 1 to 10. I hope we can already do this. We covered that in the last class. We can do that, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. So now recovery, right? So recovery, it's either of 2 things. Either you recover your money or you don't recover your money, right? So put yes. Put the next one, no. Now, highlight, I want us to alternate those two like that. So highlight those two cells. Highlight serial number 1 and 2 cells, yes. Yes or no. And then drag down. So that be alternating yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So now, so I want us to create another column because in the analysis you want to do now, right? You can't do it with just number. You can't do it with text. So why I'm taking pains to create this data set is because the last one we did that had movies and cost of production. That one will not tell you much. It won't tell you much because the movies are text. General of movies are text, and you cannot run I is equal to A plus BX words. They have to be all numbers. So please put your cursor on column F. You want to insert a new column. Voila.
What should I call it?
Call it recovery 1. Guys, do we know how we just inserted a new column? Can we do that?
Yes.
All right.
I can.
So you can?
I said I can insert a new column now. It's not to right click and then insert, so it'll be something.
Okay. So we have to make sure because we carry everybody along, so nobody will be left behind. All right. So now you want to turn this recovery yes, no, yes, no. We want to turn it into numbers. How do you think we want recovery? We want yes to be 1, no to be 0. How do you think we can do that?
Conditional statement. If.
An if statement, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we agree?
Yes.
All right. So let's go. Let's create the if statement. Remember that our goal is if yes, 1, if no, 0. Right? So if we click on the if that cell if that cell equal to yes.
Equals to yes.
Our yes is a string. Remember what I said about? Remember what we said about strings? You can't just write strings inside formulas without your what? So yes. So if it is yes, we said we should use what? 1.
1.
All right. So type 1, comma. If it is not yes, what should it be?
0.
All right. So comma 0.
Is it comma 0 or with a? Okay.
No, zero is an integer, so you don't need.
Okay, yeah, it's correct. Okay.
So
Close
close your
bracket.
bracket and enter.
Yep.
So you can drag down.
Okay.
All right. So we successfully converted a string into an integer.
So, please, can you go back to? Sir, please, can you do the string again, please?
Okay.
So please, just do it all over again. Start again.
Okay, why
Okay.
did we do 0? Why did we use 0? 1, 0. Why did we do 1, 0?
Okay, the 1 comma. So the condition is if the cell on E39 is a yes, return a 1. Otherwise, return a 0.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So now for the age, because we don't have real data, we're going to just applicate age. So let's create age for people. So the first one, let's put the age of 35.
35?
Yes. Next one, can put, what do you want to put? What are we putting? Let's just call it ages. People have gone, let's just call ages.
Let's maybe 50, 47,
32,
32, 27, 19, 40, 53, anything. 59, and then 41, just like that.
Jeremy, hello.
Yes. I'm with you.
Sorry to bother you, me and Nicholas. I think there is a functionality that allows you to generate random number within a particular range. Am I correct?
Wonderful. You are doing very well. I don't like to complicate issues, but it's okay. Now that you brought it up, let's go back.
I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking, please, before you now say that they shouldn't talk to me again, that I know something.
No, let's complicate it, please.
So I go back.
Yes, please go back. So type
equal to.
So what are the ages that human beings usually come to the bank for loans? So first of all, you can't give loans to anybody less than 18 years of age, Abby.
Yeah.
Let's say between 35 and 45.
And that's a narrow range. So people that are 50 years old cannot collect loans.
Let's use 30 and 55.
18 and 60.
I feel like we should use
30 and 60. Let's use
18.
30 and 60. 18 bow for loan.
Yes, now let them come.
Because you can have an account, if I request a loan now.
Obi.
It's just data now. It's not. We're not sending it to the central bank. It's data we're pulling.
If you're able to have an account at the age of 18 and you run the account for more than 1 year, why would you request a loan?
Will you give me a loan? Let's do 25 and 16 now, please.
Okay.
Nico,
okay.
I know you are very
Okay. So the function here is, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
The function here is rand between.
RAND. Okay,
just type it.
Okay.
Yep.
No, wait first. Delete that bracket you opened. We are doing rand between, because what you want is a random number between 25 and 60, right? So rand between.
Oh, rand between. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So type 25. Sorry,
25.
The bottom is what? 25.
25. Comma.
Top.
The top is 60.
Yes.
Bracket close.
Yes. You see what Excel did? It just give you a random number between 25 and 60. So now drag that down. Drag it down.
Voila.
Sorry, excuse me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. Because it's going to generate random number, if we all do it, I'm sure we'll all get a different random number. Is there any code we can put to ensure that we all get the same random number?
So what most people usually do is that the whole idea of it being random is that you don't get the same number twice. So if you want to get the same number, you shouldn't be using random. So what most people usually do is that if you want to have the same numbers, you will just copy these numbers as they are, right? Copy these entire numbers from 50 to 58. Then when you want to paste, you paste values. Nicolas, please copy everything from 50 to 58.
From where? Which one?
Just copy everything, 50 to 58. To the lower 58, the last number, yes. Copy it.
Yep. Paste to where? I've copied. Hello? I'm lost. Hello?
I think we lost him.
Please hold on. Maybe he has an internet issue.
Okay. I thought I got lost myself.
No, you're fine.
Hello.
Hi.
Are we still here? I can't hear anything again.
Because nothing is being
Sorry,
said.
we are still here. IJ was
Okay.
thrown off. He will join us shortly. He has network issues.
Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Nicholas, haven't you learned enough to take us on this class?
I don't know where he's heading to. I don't have his scheme of work.
But can't you take us up from this place? It's just to generate random number now. Then put.
We have done that now. We've done that.
And so why are you waiting for him now?
Somebody asked, we have generated the random number now.
Sometimes you earn your freedom now. Start this thing so that we can be liberated.
Okay, so can we generate the income as well?
I don't know.
Something now. Let's just generate the income as well.
Okay.
So
Are we doing random number too?
let's do that random number now. If that's the case, let's just generate a random number as well.
If we do random number, it might not. I don't know. It might not
Let's
work.
just try it. Let's try it now. There's no harm in trying.
I'm just okay.
Yeah. So where should we peg our number?
5 million.
5 million to
5 million bow. Is it monthly? Is it monthly
or
gross?
see bottom, Nicholas, do 1 million to maybe 5 million. Let's see.
Okay, so let's say 1.5 in the millions.
Will you put comma? Yes.
You won't put them comma.
That there should be a comma in between. Yes.
Why not put the full zeros now?
You want it to? Okay.
Let's try it that way, please. Let's see how it will come out.
I'm just wondering it will be too long.
Let's see how it will come out, please.
That's fine. That's it.
And put comma so that it will come out like Naira. Put comma. Click comma.
Okay.
Comma. Yes.
So if we drag it down.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Gender. For gender, we have only 2. So we'll repeat the same thing as we did in okay, male or female. See that male or female?
Or transgender. Yeah. Male or female?
Yeah. So how do we?
Sorry, Nicholas. Do you
Yes,
notice that
please.
every time you are clicking enter, your random numbers are changing?
Serious?
Try and type female and see. You know, when you copied earlier, started with 50.
That's serious, sir.
Yes, we can, IJ.
No, it didn't change. It's not changing.
Oh, okay.
It's not changing.
So sorry.
But I think it was when I dragged that it changed.
Well,
I'm sorry, please. IJ is in the meeting now.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Apologies. My network.
Yeah, welcome back. Can you see my screen? Hello.
Yes, we can. Look at us.
Okay.
But I think the numbers keep changing. Oh.
Yeah, because I know that the age,
Yes,
that first
they keep
age was 50
changing.
something. Was 50 something. I don't know why it's now come down to. So,
Nicholas,
sorry, when you were pasting the age, did you paste as values?
I didn't paste. You said I should copy, but I copied and he left. So I didn't paste. So what happened was on the age, the first one was 50, right? When I dragged down, he changed it.
Okay, so what will happen is that just copy the age from 40 to 36.
Okay.
Like highlight it, then right click and copy.
Okay.
Then right click on that same cell. Just put your mouse back there, right click.
Wow, it's creating a different thing.
No. I'm saying your mouse in an empty cell, but I want your mouse to be where you copied this thing from.
Oh, okay.
Where are you? Okay, so
okay,
just
now,
just right click there.
Copy.
Yeah, right click.
Copy cells.
Now, you see paste options. No. Your
Cancel.
Please close this. Thank you.
Yeah.
So right click, just right
Paste
click
option.
like normal.
I've already done that. Right click.
Right click, yes. Paste options. So you see the option that you have 1, 2, 3.
I have paste special.
No. Paste options.
Up.
So
okay, yeah.
Come that, yeah. You have you see the one with 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Just click it. It won't change.
Okay.
So we can continue.
Okay.
Your numbers will stay constant now. It won't change.
Okay, thank you.
But you know,
Is
I
IJ
think
back?
the thing is based on the setting on your system, right? So I know that there's a place where you do automatic or manually. So if you set automatic, as long as you do random between, it will be changing. Except if you go to change it to manual or something.
Oh,
No, so the thing with round between is that if no matter what you do, because the formula is there, it will keep changing because it's picking numbers between what you said it should pick. So until you what we just did is like we just removed the formula, we removed the command. So we just pasted it like numbers. So when we
numbers.
pasted it like numbers, yeah, the command just automatically removed. But if the command is still there, it will keep changing.
Will be changing. Okay.
I guess that's what we should do for income, right?
Yes, we need to do it for income also.
Okay. I need to copy first. Then right click.
Copy.
I've already pasted.
Okay.
Okay, I hope IJ is back.
Try doing something outside the box so that we confirm that it won't change.
Yes.
All right.
It's constant, it's not changing. Okay.
So please, for male and female, you can also do it the same way you did recovery and recovery one. So male and female, you can just put text, drag it down, be alternating randomly, and then highlight both to alternate randomly, alternate downwards, and then
okay.
Now call,
over to you.
Now call that one gender one. You
Gender
can now call
one,
that one
okay.
gender one. Next row.
So another if again.
Yes. Gender one, another if statement. If male 1, if female 0.
Equals male. One. Otherwise 0,
yes.
Right?
Exactly.
She's sleeping. Okay. So we'll drag down.
Drag it down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yoga. So now, what we need to do is usually I noticed that I'm not sure why, but I noticed that for Excel, when I want to draw that, I usually prefer it when the figures are together. That is, for example,
Hello. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
That we lost IJ again.
Yes, we did. So he's going
can you
to
hear me?
join. Okay, he's here.
Okay, yes.
Okay. I think it's taking a while for your screen to show, but it's usually better when to do this analysis. It's usually better when the figures are beside each other.
Okay.
When I first started, I used to have problems with when they something like gender, male, female, male, female. When I'm highlighting, it usually gives me headaches in my brain. So kindly, the remove that gender, male, female, remove it. Because
So I should remove the entire column. Should I remove the entire column? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. It's the network.
Should I remove the entire column?
After you remove, yeah. So if you try doing the same thing. Try doing the same thing for that you did for the gender. Gender 1010. The same way you copied and pasted only the values. You pasted 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing for gender. Because we're about to delete this gender. If you delete this gender, your work.
Okay. So
you have problems.
yeah. Okay. Copy. Then I put it here, right? Ah, shit. No.
You can just copy that and then paste it there again. Paste 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay. Is that correct? I hope that was once.
Why did it change to all zeros?
That's the one I copied. Because the formula has changed now. It's not seeing any man there. It's not seeing any male. Don't forget the instruction was if you see male, return 1, otherwise return 0.
Sorry, I got lost. I just joined in again. Where did you see the male and the female?
You know, on agenda 1, we did the formatting that says look at gender on the column I. Any cell you see male, return 1, otherwise 0. So I've removed the male and female on that column gender, column I. So there's
Put
no
the
more.
cursor on 1 on gender where you have 1. Just put the cursor there. Let's see the formula.
There's no formula. I've removed it now. Okay, this one. Yes,
No,
now.
just put the other one where you have 1.
There's nothing there.
Let's see
It's not a formula. I only pasted on it.
Oh, okay.
So
Just
someone
okay.
is asking why we're having 0, 0, 0 under gender 1. And I'm saying because the formula says only return 1 if the cell is having male. So if you look at this column now, there's nothing like
no
male
male
anymore.
Okay.
Everything is returning 0. That's why.
But did you put male there before?
Yes, now.
I think I got lost there.
I think what the complaint is that you pasted the formula on. Okay, so just delete that column and no longer.
This one, right? Am I correct? Hello?
Please, Nicholas, did you just type the 101010?
Yeah, I think we should delete everything that is in gender 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Obi, we did that because we want to put the genders that has figure together with the other ones.
Okay, put the cursor on 1. Let's see the gender where you have 1. Okay, just 1. You typed it.
Just 1.
Oh, you typed it. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
I'll pick everything and draw a graph from recovery 1 to gender.
Yes.
Oh wait,
I
I
should
can
do
make
what?
sure that yes. Pick everything and draw a graph. You're going to have problem with this graph because the income figures are far higher than every other figure.
Yes. That's why
I
I
want
was saying
people
we
to see
should.
the error first. I want people to see the error first before we correct it. We'll put the figures in millions, but let people see the error first.
Okay. So what do we do?
So pick from recovery 1 to gender and draw a scatter plot. So guys, for simplicity, a scatter plot, you know, when we pick, so I pick everything and see what the recommended chart to show you. Pick from the label name or from recovery 1.
Okay, I should pick the
name will show.
okay.
Pick from the title, recovery 1.
Come again, this one. I didn't get you.
No, you're doing it now. Pick everything from the title.
Okay.
And
yeah.
And look at it, and then look at the recommended chart.
Yeah.
All right. So now click on that one, the first one, the cluster column.
This one?
I think that's yes. It's okay. That's okay. Now, guys, you can see that what we have is just one bar, right? There's a lot of data here, but the others are not showing.
Yep.
It's only the gray column that income that is showing, because recovery that is supposed to be blue, age that's supposed to be purple, and gender that's supposed to be yellow are so small, and we put on the same scale income, and you can't see them.
They are insignificant.
Yeah. So they are so small. So
yeah.
what this is an error? It's a common error that computers usually do. So what you need to do is this: you need to go to that chart, to this income, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to this your table.
Yeah.
Yes. And then yes. Right. And then you will need to reduce all these, divided by a factor of 1 million. So divided by a factor of 1 million, so that what you now be showing now be 2.39, 2.91, 2.23. Right.
Sometimes I create another column.
So now, exactly.
So this will be equal to this, divide by 1 million, right?
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Yes, please. And then at the top of the income, you can put income in brackets in millions. Now copy and paste the integer so that we can delete the former income.
Okay.
The same way you did gender.
Yeah, I paste here.
So that you can paste 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I've pressed the wrong thing. Okay.
Guys, please, are we following? If anything you don't understand, you can ask for. You can log off and ask for. Don't be silent.
Okay, so the graph is turning something else now.
Can you see it now?
Delete.
So now I want to go to the chart, right? Go to the chart, click on the chart, and let's see that our plus sign.
Our what?
The plus sign.
Yep.
So now each variable, that each column is going to have its own trend line. Click on trend line.
Trend line, to choose trend line.
Do you see?
Oh, it's asking. Okay.
Trend line for what? So
you
can see that each column. Wait, you can see that each variable, each of the x's has its own trend line. Even the y, our record, has its own trend line. You understand?
Yeah.
So now close this, because it will not make sense to have 4 trend lines on the same chart.
Yeah.
So now let's do a regression. I'm finding people's troubles today, and I know that there are many things that I might say today that you will not understand, but I want you to be introduced to it first, and then later on we can build upon it in our subsequent class. I'm also happy that we are drawing charts, so we are seeing visualization while also doing introduction to data analysis. So now go to regression. I can see that you've already done okay, no. Go to data. Can you see on your ribbon? You see file, home, insert, draw. Go to data.
Data.
On your tab. Up.
Sorry, please. Sorry, before we go to regression, I have a question. Is there a way we can plot this graph as if like the y to be on an axis, then these other 3 other variables to be as a function of y? Because this is just plotting 4 independent variables.
I think we've lost him.
Yeah, I think so.
But Nicholas, please tell me why I recognize Shegu's concerns. But tell me, I think why we got to this point was the fact that I wanted to check the relationship between variables.
Yes.
How one affects the other. Have we been able to achieve it? I'm just
I think that was where we're trying to drive to. Remember what I was trying to explain.
The last thing we'll do before.
Jeremy, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was saying that's what we are trying to achieve now.
Okay.
So I can see already installed data analysis. If you've never done a regression before, you might not have this on your system. But just watch us and see. So please click on data analysis. It's on the ribbon by your right.
Something is wrong.
Then search for regression.
Just hold on. Okay, regression, yep. Okay.
All right, click on it.
Okay. Yep. My y-axis, y range. So I think we want to plot regression recovery 1 against the other variables, right? Are we still there?
Yes, Nicholas, right on now.
Yeah, I think the intention is to plot recovery 1 against age, income, and gender. Is that correct?
Yes.
So our Y range should be this one.
Yeah.
Including the heading.
Brad.
Sorry. I think I made a mistake. I'm picking
So
my
your
Y
Y
range.
range actually should be the whole from recovery 1 down to 0.
Yeah, I'm wondering why it's not allowing me to pick it. Okay.
Oh no, click and then drag the thing.
You
Drag the whole column.
No. Sorry.
It's just.
Yeah, it's just this one.
Yes. You have to pick the title as well. You have to pick for a recovery 1.
Recovery 1 as well. Yes.
Yes.
Then the range
for X
should be
range,
from here.
Yeah, you can pick all of them together.
I don't know why my laptop is hanging. No. I think I'm having an issue with my laptop now. It's hanging somehow. From age, it's not agreeing to pick all at the same time. No way.
No, it can't do it.
It can. Yeah, I used to do before. I don't know why it's jumping up and down. Something is wrong. I don't know what's going on.
You need to add click on the label. Or you've not gotten there.
Click on the arrow. Click on the arrow.
No, we've not gotten to labels yet. We are still trying to copy the x-axis, the X range. So you have to drag.
I think my computer is hanging. Something is wrong. Just hold on, please. Oh, okay. I think I have double editing open. Okay, regression. So this one.
Okay.
I still don't understand why it's not allowing me to highlight at the same time. Something is wrong. My laptop.
Click on the arrow. Click on that arrow.
Then this
Click
one.
on this arrow.
I think it's my laptop that's having problem.
You know what? Let's try this. Click on click on recovery 1. Just click that cell.
Okay.
And
Okay.
use
I've never to pick it. I've never to pick it.
That's your x-axis, right? Yeah, good. So
yes.
You have to tick label. You have to tick labels because your table has labels. Then
are we going to a new
your
sheet?
Output range. Okay, never mind. No. It will open a new sheet for you when
Don't
it's
use
done.
new sheets now.
So
output range. Everything will be on the same page.
Click OK. So for the sake of organization, so that we're able to understand and it's not in one thing or the other, let's just use a new sheet. So it will open up a new sheet and we'll see the regression.
That's a regression.
Yeah, so this is the output. Yes. So we can, at the bottom, we can see the p-value, you can see the significance. From the regression status, you can see underneath it, you can see regression, you can see the significance. Then you can see the intercept, you can see that the age has a negative relationship as well as income. Then we see the p-value. So if it is below 0.05, it's highly significant. But in this case, they're all I mean,
I
age,
think
income, and gender.
Gender is
Gender
below.
is highly significant.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's highly significant. But you see, age and income, they're above, so they really have no significance. And that's about it.
Chinonye, thank you so much. I think I've left in a worse state than I started. I want to appeal.
How so?
I want to appeal that we'll pack this small in one corner. I know we'll treat it later, but I want to blame. I think it's Nicholas that started that independence matter. I'm sure that
it's not me. It's not me.
Just more definition.
So it's fine though. We've already exhausted the.
Yeah, but I think but what I get out of this is how one of these factors would affect the other. If there's a move in one, how does it affect the other one?
So no, it's fine though. We've already exhausted the time allocated for today's session. And we can pack it up from here, and we meet next week. But next week is for advanced.
Yeah.
Hello. We can't
I'm
hear.
sorry, I didn't get what you said.
Chinonye, I didn't get you.
Chinonye, you're saying something. You said next week is for advanced.
It's not for small boys.
Okay, so here's the thing. Sorry, I think today is a day of bad network. So what she's saying was that the plan before was that next week will be for those, we started from the scratch from the beginning, and then we started building up up to this point. So ideally, next week was supposed to be for what we termed advanced classes, but the truth is that we just wanted to have something that's a little more complex, and it to be at this level of regression level complex. So, but still, I wouldn't want you to miss it because it might seem like it's difficult, but it's not. These things are not difficult. Very simple things. You just click, right? So what's important is what do they mean? What does dependent mean? What does independent mean? What does variable mean? Things like that. So I will just implore you, Sha, that you should also try and join next week's session, right? We might likely continue from here, and anything you don't understand about what we've done so far, you'll be free to ask questions. The same way we started with if statements today, even though we did if statements last week. So we'll start with what we've done this week, and if you have any questions, of course, you'll be free to ask. And then you can now build on from there to other things. And there are other things that could have been done that we can't do. Things like date and time, things like other functions that are important that we have not yet touched. So because Excel is it's very wide and there are many other things that you can learn. So basically what I'm saying is that try and join next week's session. If after you join they are too much for you, you can pause and go and ruminate on the ones you have learned before, right? But don't rule yourself out like that by saying, it's advanced, so it's not my level, I think I did them with their wahala. You understand? So that's just what we are saying. For the plans are next week for the advanced class. I think Chinonye is back.
Okay, I've shared the Excel sheet that we use today on the chat and the WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay. When will the video be made available?
Okay, thank you.
When will you make the
video?
Get the
link. You will get the link to access today's session during the week.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Chinonye, just to ask a question, Chinonye, is it possible we have any resource material that's practical that we can spy at, even if you are not in a class like this? Is it possible?
Yes. Okay. So I'll speak to IJ about it and we'll pull up something and put it on the group so that you can practice with it, right? That's what you're asking for.
Yeah, something like that. All these things. I know it's not just the classes, but sometimes when you go back and look at it, practice, look at some other materials that probably gives you practical steps, tends to stick more than, when you just come to class. Next week, this is what I've left my head. And just appealing, there's something you have to, that's put together, that's handy that we can look at. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, I guess that's all for today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
And bye.
All right, thank you.
I thank you. Thanks.